What's going on, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome back to another episode of the FIFA 18 Road to Glory, episode number 72 today. And today's episode, guys, you will tell from the title and the thumbnail, we're going to be completing a huge new signing into the club as a Prime Icon. Gullit is going to be joining the club later this episode. However, guys, we've got 20 games on his loan, and we're going to try him out, see how he plays, see if he's good, see if he's not. And you guys will see from some of the goals that we score today, he is a rock solid midfielder to have in your midfield. So it's going to be really exciting. Hopefully you guys are excited. And we're actually going to be playing the 4-4-2 in 3 of the games today. And Gullit and Vieira are going to be my two center mids. I'm going to be trying out this formation because we have the 4-4-2. I think it just allows Gullit and Vieira to have a lot more room for exploration, and we can run the ball down the wings. Now, you saw right there, the 86 rated squad cost me 204,000 coins, and this one is actually a very expensive SBC. All the high rated players are still very inflated in price, and you're thinking to yourself, this is not the right time to do the Gullit SBC. And I would say to that, yes. However, for the price that we're going to get Gullit, I think it's entirely, completely worth it. And on top of that, I also think that we use a whole bunch of untradables in our club that I'm not really going to use in the rest of the game. And like right now, I need to play with Gullit. I feel like Gullit is a card I need to have in the club. I've been wanting to play with him for so long. We're looking right here at Messi's record, and almost 800 games played with over like 700 goal contributions. He's been a massive help to the team. Same with Goretzka, but we're going to sell on both of them because you guys were seeing at the start of the episode what our new team was. So we don't need the coins anymore, and this is what I'm talking about, guys. We're going to be using the end of era Pirlo, the end of era Kaká, the 87 rated Milinkovic-Savic, the 90 rated Rooney, our untradeable Rui Costa that we have in the club, some more red cards in Schweinsteiger, and this team cost me 60.9k. However, guys, it really has a much higher value. I'm just not putting it on the screen for you guys. I think at the point, I wanted to complete the cards anyway, so I don't think they really add to the cost of Gullit. But after playing with those cards for a tiny bit, trying them out, they just weren't for me. Like, I think Pirlo and Kaká, they were good, don't get me wrong, but they just don't have the stamina, and I need that stamina. And it's just, they don't really fit the meta. So I'm like, okay, you know what? I'm not going to play with them anymore, but let's put them towards something that's a lot better. Let's put them towards a Gullit, because we need Gullit in the team. And you guys will see coming up into today's first game, we're coming up against a pretty decent team, a 4-2-2-2 with Matthias and Schweinsteiger in the middle. And yeah, pretty very decent team. And we're going to open up the scenes here. Ronaldo passing into Suarez, and we get very lucky there. The rebound just goes straight back to our player, and Suarez is able to tuck that one home. And right here, guys, I'm playing the 4-4-2. Now, why I was doing this is because I like the attackingness of the 4-4-2. The 4-2-3-1 is pretty decent, and it's very solid. What a finish here by Gullit, by the way. Just like rockets it into that bottom left corner. So absolutely tasty finish. But the 4-4-2, in my opinion, is just a more attacking 4-2-3-1. Your DMs, they just push a bit further up. Your center forward goes to the left striker, and the right striker stays the same. That's all it is, basically. And it just allows me to, as you guys can see here, have 4 players on their back line, and allows me to really press, and I really wanted to try this. However, the problem was we didn't have Gullit, but now we do, and he is alone, and we come up against a boy called Chanchito, a man called Chanchito, and I believe he also is a YouTuber, and he does stream, so I'll be looking to try and do something with him maybe later down the line. We were in talks about it. However, this is a very tough game because he is a very good opponent. I believe he finishes elite most of the time, so yeah, it's a respectable opponent. But what a ball here from Maradona, and Vieira's just gonna volley that one home. I was absolutely in disbelief with that goal. I've never seen anything like it. So amazing finish there from Vieira. And then from that point onwards, he realized I was in the 4-4-2. He switched to a 4-2-2-2, and he was able to shut me down. A lot of the second half more went towards his sort of play. So it was a bit unbalanced there. But as you guys can see, we were able to hold on to possession, hold on to the win, and grab a 2-1 win in this one. And I think, in my opinion, that is a pretty good performance against a player of Chanchito's level. So yeah, I'm going to be very happy with that sort of performance. But as I was saying with the 4-4-2, you have 4 players on that backline at all times, especially with someone like Maradona and Lozano. They're 2 rapid players, and they can really press. Now, the only downside, in my opinion, to the 4-4-2 is the fact that you don't have the 2 defensive mids, but Gullit and Vieira, like, because they're so big, they're so fast, they can track back, so that's great. But the other problem is when you come up against the 4-1-2-1-2, by the way, look at this long shot! Like, this is what I need in the club. It's like someone, when you don't have the space to give it to your 4 attackers, you have someone in the midfield who can just absolutely bang it, and that's what I love about Gullit. But as I was saying, is the other thing that's really bad about this formation is when you come up against a 4-1-2-1-2, because they can just run straight down the middle. And so what I was doing was, when I came up against the 4-1-2-1-2, I was switching to the 4-2-3-1, and it actually really worked great. An amazing free kick there from Gullit. I've actually never scored more consistently from a free kick than with Gullit. So I think Gullit from now on is going to be my free kick taker, especially from those sort of areas. And yeah, I've been loving his card, and I just had to do him. If I said that like the one card you had to get that will change your game, it's Gullit, because he impacts so much of the field. I think he even impacts more than Ronaldo, and that's a pretty big statement. But yeah, I mean, that card is just broken. Gullit is an unbelievable, sensational card. So if you guys are ever thinking of doing him, I would highly recommend him. Now, a bit of a weird one there. He scored to make it 3-2, and then the game disconnected. You could see it went all laggy and stuff, and then it disconnected. Now, I was thinking to myself, okay, did I get the loss there? Did I even get that win? What's going on? And it turns out, guys, that we start off this game 13-2. However, we're not going to get a win. We're actually going to stay on 13-2. So a bit of an unfortunate one there. However, guys, it didn't really matter because I actually won the next game straight after that, so it didn't really have an impact on our performance. Now, right here, guys, we are completing another foot swap player. We played 15 games in the weekend league, and that got us Salaman Clue, so that's now 3 out of 12. I did complete Lorente, I believe, on my Twitter, so if you want to see the SBC for that, you can go check that over there. But here are the stats of the lone Gullit. I played 20 games with him, and he has 19 goal contributions from the center mid / center defensive mid position. I have never had such a dominant player in the midfield that has that sort of stats, and he is impactful every single game. So I was thinking to myself, okay, we need to complete him now. He needs to be done now. I can't wait any longer. We're going to complete Hagi through the SBC. He cost me 288, but I actually made I believe 21,000 coins back from this 100k pack. So that was pretty decent, and it only ended up costing me 266.91k. So very decent. That's including tax, by the way. Whenever I subtract off any sort of things, I always include tax to make sure the coins are accurate. Right there we get Jonas, but not only do we only get Jonas, we actually get a whole bunch more of 83s and 84s, including a Gabriel Jesus. Now I'm going to put some of the 84s through the SBCs, same with the 83s, but the Jesus actually goes for a tasty amount of coins, and as you guys can see, we made about 21,000 coins from that 100k pack, so it's actually a very worthwhile 100k pack. It's been a while since I've had one of those, and yeah, I'll happily take it. Right here, the 87 rated squad. We're putting through our last Milinkovic Savage, so we have as a duplicate the 86 one, as well as Ganzo and Icardi's inform. It cost me 218,000 coins to complete, and yeah, I mean, I'm not really going to complain too much. I do believe this is an inform. No, this is not the inform pack. I believe there was an inform pack at some point, but this one was definitely Gary Cahill, and I don't think I may have subtracted the cost off. I think I did subtract the cost off. I believe I sold him and I got 5.51k back from him, so that put us at a total of 218,000 coins. And then finally here, right here, guys, in our final 100k pack, we're gonna put through Schmeichel. I think I bought him for 310,000 coins, and then the rest is just standard prices, putting us up to, I believe, a total of 601,000 coins. Subtract the profits back from the pack, and you get a total of 586,000 coins. So right there, guys, is the RUUD Gullit completed, and look at his stats: 81 pace, 91 shooting, and you guys would have seen from the highlights, half of the goals included Gullit. He's so dominant, and I'm so happy to have a player of his caliber in the team. The pace, the acceleration, the 5-star weak foot, the 4-star skill move, someone like that. He's just a better Pogba, and he's just in the right place at the right time. I'll be interested to see how his stats develop over the next couple of weeks, because I feel like this card could even get close to maybe a 0.7 goal contribution to maybe even a 1 goal contribution per game. So it'll be very, very interesting to see how this all goes down. But right there, we sold on those last 3 final players, and we have finally completed the 93 rated RUUD Gullit, and on a road to glory, our team is now looking pretty insane. We have 91 Vieira, 93 Gullit, both primes. We have like 3 more icons in the club with Ronaldo and Suarez. And yeah, just an amazing team. But right here, guys, is the entirety of the cost. You can pause it if you want to. It's not including opportunity costs, and it's not including sales from packs, but for a total of 1,495.765k, just under 1.5 million. We're able to get a RUUD Gullit 93 rated card for exceedingly cheap, in my opinion. Joins the club, and we're gonna put a shadow on him, just so he can play that defensive mid position whenever he needs to. He needs that defensive boost, I think, in my opinion. But yeah, what a card to have in the club, and what a club we have now. We still have 315k left over, and yeah, that is the team. Ronaldo, Lozano, like freaking Gullit, Vieira, Maradona, Maldini, Rio Ferdinand, De Gea, Suarez. It's like such an amazing team. I'm so glad of what we've accomplished over the past couple weeks, and it's only going to get better from here. We're going to probably get some team of the seasons coming up soon. We've got a lot of stuff to do on this road to glory, and I'm very, very excited to see where it goes. But that is the team on the screen. Next episode, guys, you're going to be seeing me complete my final 20 of the weekend. And actually, guys, I didn't actually play all my games this weekend because the servers were just really, really off. It was like it was just one of those weekends where the game was just pretty unstable, and I'm pretty sure they were supposed to have a maintenance last week, but they've pushed it back to this week, so that's a lot better. Hopefully the games next week are a lot better, but you guys will see me complete those games next episode, and yeah, we'll hopefully do some marquee matchups and stuff like that. But that's gonna do it for this episode, guys. Hopefully you did enjoy it, and hopefully you enjoy the new signing to the club, RUUD Gullit. If you ever have the coins for him, both in SBC form or to purchase, I would highly recommend. Even his 90 card, I'm pretty sure, is very, very decent. But I'm happy to have this 93 rated Prime Icon RUUD Gullit in the club, and we're gonna see a lot more of him over the next couple of weeks. But that's gonna do it for this episode, guys. Hopefully you did enjoy it. If you did, don't forget to smash a big old thumbs up, drop a subscribe down below, and leave a comment. As always, tell me, do you think this was a smart idea to actually complete this Gullit at this time of year? And what do you think about this card? Do you think he's a good player? Do you think he's a bad player? Have you played with him? Is he the best midfielder in the game? In my opinion, I think he definitely is, but it'll be interesting to hear your guys' opinion. But that's going to do it for this episode, guys. Hopefully you have enjoyed it. I'll see you guys in the next FIFA 18 Road to Glory episode. See you guys next time, and peace.
Whenever your heart is broken, don't ever forget you're golden. I will find a light in your soul.